Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers wants to equip their field technicians with access to helpful information when they are in the field. What solution should a consultant recommend to satisfy this requirement? Option A, attachments on cases. Option B, knowledge base on cases. Option C, custom links on work orders. Option D, knowledge base on work orders. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers is deploying field service Lightning in Europe, where pricing varies by country. What price book structure is recommended? Option A, utilize a standard price book specific to each country. Option B, utilize the standard price book with pricing rules applied. Option C, utilize a custom price book specific to each country. Correct answer is option C. Question is approximately 70% of Universal Containers site visits are inspections and quotation sessions that take roughly the same amount of time and same set of resource skills to complete. What should a consultant recommend to streamline the creation of these work orders? Option A, train technicians to use duplicate work order feature. Option B, launch the work order standardization wizard. Option C, create a standard set of work order line items. Option D, create work types for use on work orders. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to have more control over the geography in which their technicians are performing work. What capability should a consultant enable? Option A, service territories. Option B, geo-tracking. Option C, territory management. Option D, location management. Correct answer is option A. Question is Universal Containers needs to implement a way to track all internal and external work associated with an inbound contact center request. How should a consultant recommend tracking the work? Option A, parent or child work orders. Option B, cases only. Option C, cases and work orders. Option D, work orders only. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers provides 24/7 service support to its customers. However, their field service technicians have specified working hours. Which two items should the consultant create? Choose two options. Option A, create operating hours for the service appointment. Option B, create operating hours for the service resource. Option C, create operating hours for the optimization engine. Option D, create operating hours for the service territory. Correct answer is option B and option D. Question is Universal Containers has a large field service team with complex logistics process. Some of the field service data and pricing is managed in applications outside of Salesforce. The consultant recommended bringing some data into Salesforce to streamline reporting for field service managers. What report would be improved by integrating financial data from an outside system? Option A, first time fixed rate. The percentage of on-site service requests resolved on the first visit. Option B, service technician utilization. Technician range time per month divided by number of work hours in a given month. Option C, average time to repair. The average time required to repair or install as asset. Option D, truck roll cost per customer. The need to dispatch a service technician to go on site to repair or install an asset or respond to a service call. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is, a universal containers UC technician is completing a service appointment but is unable to finish one of the tasks defined on the work order line items because of insufficient inventory. Assuming UC is using the standard work order and line items status pick list values, how should the work be recorded? Option A, mark all completed work order line items as completed. Mark the incomplete work order line item as cannot complete and enter details in the description field. Mark the parent work order as cannot complete. Option B, mark all work order line items as cannot complete, including the incomplete work order line item. Mark the parent work order as in progress. Option C, mark all completed work order line items as completed. Mark the incomplete work order line item as cannot complete and enter details in description field. Mark the parent work order as closed. Option D, mark all completed work order line items as completed. Mark the incomplete work order line item as cannot complete and enter details in description field. Mark the parent work order as cancelled. Correct answer is option A. Question is, Containers wants to offer their field technicians a more limited view of work orders and service appointments in the field service mobile app compared to their dispatchers. What should a consultant recommend so the field technician sees only the necessary fields? Option A, field technician page layouts. Option B, field technician visual force pages. Option C, field technician field sets. Option D, field technician mini page layouts. Correct answer is option A. Question is, Universal Containers DSO, that is days sales outstanding, is at an all-time high and they are evaluating way to shorten the collection time. What will help reduce DSO? Option A, require technicians log all non-billable hours. Option B, require customer signature on billable work orders. Option C, require approval on all installations. Option D, require technicians sign off on work orders. Correct answer is option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is, the dispatcher at Universal Containers would like to schedule service appointments from the dispatcher's console while taking the scheduling policy into consideration. Which three options are available to the dispatcher? Option A, select a service appointment from the list, press the edit action and allocate the resource. Option B, select a service appointment from the list and press the schedule action. Option C, select multiple service appointments from the list and bulk schedule them. Option D, select a service appointment from the list, press the candidate's action and select the best time slot. Option E, select a service appointment from the list, press the change status action and dispatch. Correct answer is option B, C and option E. Question is, Universal Containers wants to invoice its customer for the parts used when performing repairs on installed assets. What should a consultant recommend to track the price of the parts consumed? Option A. Use opportunity line items and price books to track the price. Option B. Use products and price books to track the price. Option C. Use assets and products to track the price. Option D. Use a custom object to model the work order pricing and price. Correct answer is option C. Question is Universal Containers wants the ability for their field technicians to log sales opportunities associated with their work orders. What configurations should a consultant implement so field technicians can easily achieve this through the field service mobile app? Option A. Quick action on opportunity to create work order. Option B. Quick action on work order line items to create opportunity. Option C. Quick action on work order to create opportunity. Option D. Quick action on opportunity to create work order line item. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers wants to allow field technicians to view work progress through the work order line item card in the field service mobile app. How can this be supported? Option A. Create a report chart that summarizes work order line items and add a link to the links on the service appointment layout. Option B. Create a custom Visual Force page. Add an external link from the mobile app to view the page in the mobile browser. Option C. Add the work order line items related list to the work order page layout and assign the layout to the technician's profile. Option D. Create a custom Lightning component that displays work order progress and deploy it to technicians through Salesforce. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to monitor customer satisfaction CSAT after a work order is complete. How can CSAT information be collected? Option A. Add the CSAT Visual Force page to work order. Option B. Install the Service Snap in for CSAT capture. Option C. Install an App Exchange package. Option D. Enable the CSAT quick action for work orders. Correct answer is option C. Question is a dispatcher at Universal Containers has just been informed that one of their field employees who has 5 services scheduled for today called in sick. How should the workload be assigned to other field technicians? Option A. Drag and drop the service appointments to other available resources and run optimization. Option B. Ask the customer service representative to call the customers and manually reschedule for another day. Option C. Change the scheduling policy to high intensity and activate the background optimization process. Option D. Update the resource are not available. Select a affected service appointment and press schedule. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is often technicians earn certifications that must be renewed periodically to ensure their skills remain up to date. How can these certifications be managed on the resource? Option A. Add the resource skills and track certification using reminder. Option B. Add the resource skills and create absence once expired. Option C. Add the resource skills as time phased. Option D. Add the resource skills and remove from the service territory once expired. Correct answer is option C. Question is universal containers provides multiple service types, that is installation, maintenance, break, fix, etc. Each service requires a variety of skills and certifications in order for a resource to excel. Which two configurations should a consultant implement to meet these requirements? Option A. Create multiple work orders line items per service. Option B. Select the relevant work types for each resource. Option C. Assign the appropriate skills to resources. Option D. Use work types with required skills. Correct answer is option C and option D. Question is universal containers is implementing field service lightning in multiple European countries where pricing varies by product. Which two options should a consultant recommend when considering the setup and configuration of price books? Option A. Utilize standard global service price book entries. Option B. Utilize multiple country-specific price books. Option C. Utilize country-specific price book entries. Option D. Utilize the standard Salesforce price book. Correct answer is option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is universal containers uses a complex service model that involves scheduling multiple service technicians for each customer interaction, for example, an install. How can a consultant ensure that a service technician enters the data necessary to track completed work? Option A. Update the case feed and tag the associated service representative. Option B. Update the work order line item and its associated parent asset. Option C. Update the service appointment and its associated parent record. Option D. Update the work order and its associated parent account. Correct answer is option B. Question is universal containers provides installation, repair and consulting services. When technicians complete the work, they need to provide different reports for the installation, repair and consulting services. Which two configurations should a consultant recommend to meet these requirements? Option A. Assets. Option B. Product templates. Option C. Work types. Option D. Service report templates. Correct answer is option C and option D. Question is universal containers is evaluating a strategy for reducing the cost of service using automated scheduling. Which two approaches will contribute to this goal? Option A. Reduced work orders per shift. Option B. Reduced overtime per work order. Option C. Reduced travel time per work order. Option D. Reduced absences per employee. Correct answer is option B and option C. Question is universal containers has negotiated two key SLAs. 1. Initial response. Second, overall resolution of issues related to installed products. What combination of Salesforce features should a consultant recommend to support this use case? Option A. Assets and entitlements. Option B. Assets and service contracts. Option C. Accounts and service contracts. Option D. Accounts and assets. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is universal containers wants to track how much time each technician is actively working each day. Which two data elements should be captured in order to calculate percentage of time spent actively working? Option A, technician hours at client location. Option B, technician work orders completed. Option C, technician hours traveling. Option D, technician hours per day. Correct answer is option A and option D. Question is Universal Containers is outsourcing work to a third-party contractor. This contractor is committed to working 100 hours per week. How should this be configured in the system? Option A, create 5 resources with 20 hours available a week. Option B, create a resource with 20 hours available a day. Option C, create 100 service appointments with contractors as required resources. Option D, create a capacity-based resource with 100 hours capacity a week. Correct answer is option D. Question is what set of configurations make up scheduling policies and let companies adhere to their business constraints and preferences? Option A, service objectives and work types. Option B, service objectives and work rules. Option C, service levels and work rules. Option D, service contracts and service levels. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers perform service which may require more than one task on a work order. A consultant has recommended work order line items to manage the tasks. What should be considered as part of this solution to ensure tasks are dispatched? Option A, work order line items require a case for the field technician to perform the work. Option B, all work order line items inherit the required skills for the associated asset. Option C, work order line items require a service appointment for a field technician to perform the work. Option D, scheduled work order line items have to be completed on a daily basis or rescheduled the end of the day. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers UC technicians are required to record actual work duration against baseline estimates at work order line item level for certain tasks. How can this be supported using standard fields and features? Option A, create work types for all tasks requiring an estimated versus baseline value. Train service technicians to select the appropriate work type and then update the duration field on the work order line item. Option B, train dispatchers to update the duration field when work orders are created. Train service technicians to select the appropriate work type and then update the duration field on the work order line item. Option C, create knowledge articles with the baseline durations for each product. Train service technicians to associate the appropriate knowledge article and then update the duration field on the work order line item. Option D, create work types for all tasks requiring an estimated versus baseline value. Train service technicians to select the appropriate work type and then update the duration field on the work order. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to automatically create work order line items based on the products being serviced. How can this be achieved? Option A, with entitlement templates. Option B, with workflows. Option C, with process builder. Option D, with work order types. Correct answer is option C. Question is Universal Containers sells products that are made up of Serialized components. Fields technicians often need to work on a specific component. How should a consultant recommend tracking the products a customer buys so work orders can be assigned to a component? Option A. Use work orders and define a hierarchy. Option B. Use orders and order products. Option C. Use products and product families. Option D. Use assets and define a hierarchy. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers wants to give field technicians the ability to create follow-up appointments if they are unable to complete W work order due to missing inventory. What should a consultant implement to meet this requirement? Option A. Implement a macro to generate service appointments on the existing work order. Option B. Implement a quick action to create a new work order line item on the existing work order. Option C. Implement a quick action to create a new service appointment on the existing work order. Option D. Implement a custom button to create a service appointment on the existing work order. Correct answer is option C. Question is a technician is on site where there is no connectivity and is required to capture the customer's signature. What is the appropriate order to operations as the technician goes back online? Option A. Deliver service report, capture signature, update records, sync device. Option B. Capture signature, sync device, update record, deliver service report. Option C. Deliver service report, update record, sync device, capture signature. Option D. Capture signature, update record, sync device, deliver service report. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers provides prompt service and has multiple service levels for different customers. Over 50% of service appointments are created on the same day they need to be completed. As a result, a technician's daily schedule can change multiple times throughout the day. What method of dispatching should a consultant recommend implementing? Option A. Automatically schedule unscheduled services to available resources. Option B. Automatically dispatch service appointments using drip feed. Option C. Automatically change the status to dispatch of all service appointments. Option D. Automatically run optimization background job every hour. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers UC normally focuses on minimizing travel. Weather can cause situations that require expedited on-site service. How should a consultant recommend UC handle unplanned service during times of severe weather? Option A. Configure a new service level for immediate assignment. Option B. Postpone all lower priority jobs and extend due dates. Option C. Manually flag service appointments as in jeopardy due to weather. Option D. Configure emergency policy and use the emergency wizard. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers UC product named Widget 1 should always receive phone support when an issue is logged against the product. A UC customer calls regarding an issue on Widget 1 at their location. What should be implemented to ensure the customer's case automatically receives remote technical support? Option A. Create an entitlement template on the product. Option B. Create a workflow rule on the case. Option C. Create a milestone on the product. Option D. Create a visual force page on the case. Correct answer is option C. Question is Universal Containers UC wants to better understand their service business and field service technicians' terms schedules. A consultant suggested UC start to forecast and plan. Which two abilities does forecasting and planning provide? Option A. Proactively adjust service contracts. Option B. More accurately assign work orders based on skills. Option C. Proactively adjust to address demand fluctuations. Option D. More consistently meet customer response times. Correct answer is option B and option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers has role-based technicians and managers who handle service appointments. Many times technicians arrive on site but are unable to gain access to the customer's equipment. In this scenario, only the manager has permission to cancel the service appointment. How should a consultant recommend adhering to this business process? Option A. Assign permission sets that allow status transitions. Option B. Allow status transitions based on role. Option C. Limit status transitions based on profile. Option D. Configure status transitions based on resource type. Correct answer is option C. Question is Universal Containers maintains their service level agreements at the customer level only. How can a consultant ensure agents can verify coverage? Option A. Create milestones, set up entitlement process, display the related list on the work order page layout. Option B. Set up entitlement process, set up service contracts, display the related list on the contract page layout. Option C. Create contract line items, set up entitlement process, display the related list on the asset page layout. Option D. Create milestones, set up entitlement process, display the related list on the account page layout. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to reduce their mean time to service. Which three field service processes should a consultant recommend to accomplish this goal? Option A. Adjust scheduling policy. Option B. Knowledge base. Option C. Customer entitlements. Option D. Dispatching. Option E. Scheduling. Correct answer is option A, B and option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to provide dispatchers with account and asset details when they hover over each service appointment. How should a consultant recommend implementing this feature? Option A. Create CSS in the dispatcher's console. Option B. Add fields on the page layout. Option C. Use lookup fields. Option D. Configure field sets on the service appointment. Correct answer is option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers is concerned about the decrease in asset uptime metrics. Which two actions should a consultant recommend? Option A. Establish a preventative maintenance program for their install base. Option B. Integrate IoT data from their install base to detect asset issues. Option C. Launch a feedback survey to their install base and follow up on results. Option D. Review existing contracts for obsolete provisions and requirements. Correct answer is option A. Question is Universal Containers UC wants to generate work orders from their customer service cases. UC would like the work order to be linked to the case and have the customer service representative select a predefined template for the work order within the service console. Which two items should a consultant recommend in order to achieve this? Option A. Add the work order quick action on the case. Option B. Use work types to achieve predefined templates. Option C. Add the work order quick action on the account. Option D. Use record types to achieve predefined templates. Correct answer is option A and option B. Question is Universal Containers has a large volume of cancellations occurring on their work orders. The COO wants to manage work order cancellations and subsequent follow-ups. Which two options should a consultant recommend? Option A. Change the work order with a closed status of cancelled. Option B. Change the work order with a status of new. Option C. Reuse the existing work order for the follow-up. Option D. Create a child work order for the follow-up work order. Correct answer is option A and option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers UC technicians often reporting seeing competitors' asset when on site. UC would like to run a report on which of their customers have competitive assets. How should a consultant recommend meeting these requirements using the Field Service mobile app? Option A. Manually create a competitor's asset record on the Field Service mobile app. Option B. Use a quick action to create a competitor's asset record on the Field Service mobile app. Option C. Use a quick action to create a note to explain the competitor's asset and attach it to the work order. Option D. Use a macro to create a competitor's asset record on the Field Service mobile app. Correct answer is option B. Question is Universal Containers has enabled Field Service Lightning and is looking to enable entitlements of work orders. What should a consultant take into consideration? Option A. Managing page layouts and milestone trackers can be done in Salesforce 1. Option B. Creating entitlements for cases and work orders must be separated. Option C. Managing page layouts and validation rule can be done in Salesforce Lightning. Option D. Creating entitlements for work orders requires Lightning to be enabled. Correct answer is option B. Question is Universal Containers utilizes two contractors, Contractor 1 and Contractor 2. To perform repair work, Contractor 1 has provided service longer for Universal Containers and is considered to have more repair work expertise than Contractor 2. How should a consultant configure this expertise for Contractor 1 versus Contractor 2? Option A. Assign Contractor 2 as an excluded resource. Option B. Assign Contractor 1 and 2 different capacities for repair work. Option C. Assign Contractor 1 as a preferred resource. Option D. Assign Contractor 1 and two different skill levels for repair work type? Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers UC wants to customize service reports provided to customers at sign off. Which three options are available through configuration in the field service Lightning? Option A, add additional page to end section of report. Option B, add additional field to address section of report. Option C, add additional field to general section of report. Option D, add additional image to detail section of report. Option E, add additional dates in date section of reports. Correct answer is option A, C and option E. Question is, a field service technician wants to view a list of parts consumed during a given time period. The technician will then use the data to replenish inventory on the trunk. Which three steps should a consultant recommend to track the number of parts consumed? Option A, build a report to view products consumed on work order line items. Option B, build a report using the service appointment inventory module. Option C, build a report to view products consumed on work orders. Option D, build a report using the work order inventory module. Option E, build a report to view inventory transactions. Correct answer is option A, C and option E. Question is Universal Containers wants to encourage their technicians to identify sales opportunities in the field. Which options would a consultant recommend? Option A, log a follow-up task on the work order. Option B, call the sales team with the opportunity. Option C, create a custom field on the work order. Option D, create a quick action to create the opportunity. Correct answer is option D. Question is Universal Containers wants to ensure that service appointments are only assigned to resources who are active. What configuration should a consultant recommend for the scheduling policy? Option A, match fields. Option B, required resource. Option C, match boolean. Option D, preferred resource. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is, a client service representative CSR receives a call from a customer on Saturday. The CSR determines that the customer is covered but the coverage is about to expire. Which two upsell activities should the CSR consider? Option A, open a case and inform customer of weekend service pricing. Option B, open a case and send email with new service offerings. Option C, open a case and a renewal opportunity for the sales team. Option D, open a case and create a work order for the dispatch team. Correct answer is option A and option B. Question is Universal Containers UC is using field service and has customer meetings at UC's offices. When booking meetings, they would like them to begin on or every hour between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. How can this be achieved? Option A, use territory-specific operating hours. Option B, use customer operating hours. Option C, use multiple operating hours with slots for each hour. Option D, use exact appointment on the work types. Correct answer is option A. Question is Universal Containers would like to engage contractors and customers directly in their field service solution. Which three options will provide read, write, and edit access to work order objects? Option A Customer Communities Plus. Option B Chatter Files Connect. Option C Chatter Customer Groups. Option D Partner Communities. Option E Customer Communities. Correct answer is option A, D, and option E. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. Question is Universal Containers typically performs install, break fix, and inspections for all clients. The service manager wants to create a template for common work requests. What should a consultant implement to assist the dispatch team? Option A Work order record types for break fix, install, and inspection. Option B Work type line items for install, break fix, and inspections. Option C Work types and skill requirements for install, break fix, and inspections. Option D Work order custom fields to define install, break fix, and inspections. Correct answer is option C. Question is a client service representative CSR receives a call from a customer on Saturday. The CSR determines that the customer is covered but the coverage is about to expire. Which two upsell activities should the CSR consider? Option A Open a case and inform customer of weekend service pricing. Option B Open a case and send email with new service offerings. Option C Open a case and a renewal opportunity for the sales team. Option D Open a case and create a work order for the dispatch team. Correct answer is option A and option B. Question is Universal Containers has implemented a knowledge solution to provide field technicians with information necessary to complete assigned work. Which two capabilities will now be available? Option A Attach knowledge articles to work order line items only. Option B Manage attached articles and search the knowledge base. Option C Attach articles to work order and work order line items. Option D Include quick actions and global actions in attached articles. Correct answer is option B and option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is Universal Containers would like to enforce a 48-hour SLA to ensure that technicians perform certain follow-up activities after they leave a customer site. The starting point of the SLA is when the work order status is set to technician wrap-up. The technician is required to provide confirmation that wrap-up is completed. Which three configurations should a consultant implement to ensure this can be achieved? Option A Create an entitlement process which has entry criteria for status is equals to technician wrap-up. Option B Create a milestone which has entry criteria for status is equals to technician wrap-up. Option C Create custom fields to capture that the wrap-up activities have been completed. Option D Create a workflow to close the milestone when the wrap-up is complete. Option E Create a process builder to close the milestone when the wrap-up is complete. Correct answer is option B, C, and option D. Question is Universal Containers is implementing field service lightning and wants to make sure the dispatch team receives work orders with appropriate Resource and time frame requirements defined. What should a consultant implement to achieve this requirement? Option A, work types, skill routing, skill requirements, operating hours. Option B, case process, work types, entitlements, and milestones. Option C, skill requirements, work types, case process, milestones. Option D, work types, skill requirements, entitlements, and milestones. Correct answer is option A. Question is Universal Containers does not want the lunch break to interfere with existing scheduled work. How should a consultant configure the scheduling policy to ensure a 30-minute lunch break that begins every day after 1 p.m.? Option A, create a recurring service appointment. Option B, create resource absences every day. Option C, use appropriate resource operating hours. Option D, use the resource availability rule. Correct answer is option C. Question is Universal Containers has noticed that with every new product release, there is a rise in customer reported cases and a decrease in first time fix rate. Which two recommendations should a consultant make? Option A, publish training documentation in a closed chatter group. Option B, increase training to sales representatives. Option C, publish pre-release documentation on the customer community. Option D, increase training to field service technicians. Correct answer is option C and option D. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.